Hello friends, myself Pratik. In this session we are going to discuss text processing using Python. We will be implementing various text processing tasks by using Python in this session. Let us start this session. I want to pre-process this text which I have stored in text variable. I want to perform various text pre-processing operations over this text. So I have stored this in a variable text. Let us execute this statement. A text variable has been created of string type and it has a text of size 202. In this string class we have various functions. Here our variable name is text and you can see that there are various functions which I can directly apply over this text. So as discussed in our previous session, one of the most important function is to convert the text in lowercase. So we have a function named as lower which can be used to convert the text in lowercase. So let us use this function. The text will be converted into lowercase and we can simply print the value. So let's re-execute these two statements and you can see that the text has been converted into lowercase. Now let us eliminate these punctuation marks like comma and dot from this text. In order to remove these punctuation marks, comma, we have replace function. So you can see that text dot replace is the another inbuilt function which we can use, and this function requires two parameters. One is the old string and second is the new string. It will replace every occurrence of old string with the new string. For example, if you wish to replace every occurrence of A with B, then you can use this function like this way. So let's print the value where the every occurrence of A will be replaced with occurrence of B. Let's execute these statements and let's check the output. So you can see that A has been replaced with B. It is important to note that it has actually replaced every occurrence of A with B. Now let's come back to our task. We want to eliminate this dot, and for this we can use replace function. So in this case we want to replace dot with nothing. So this will replace every occurrence of dot with nothing. Let's execute this statement. You can see that dot has been removed. So we have to store its output in some new text variable. So let's do this. So here I am creating another variable new text1, and in this I am storing the output of this replace function. So let us execute these statements. Here we are eliminating the dot from original text and storing it into new text1, and then we are printing its value. Let's execute these statements. So you can see that the dot has been removed. Now we also want to remove comma from this. So in order to remove comma from this, we can use the same strategy. I need to replace comma with nothing. Instead of using text, we have to write here new text1, and we can name this text as new text2 and we can print its value. So you can see that original text is in text. We are eliminating every occurrence of dot and storing it in new text1. Then we are using this new text1, replacing further comma with nothing. So the comma will be removed from new text1 and we are storing this value in new text2. It means that in new text2 we don't have any comma and dot. So let's print this value. Let's execute these statements. So you can see that every occurrence of comma as well as dot has been removed from this text. We can also convert this text into lowercase. So you can use lower function also to update the text. So here we are updating the text like this. So here we are updating the text to lowercase. Then we are removing dot and comma from this. So let's re-execute this. So yes, now the text is converted into lowercase and we have removed dot and comma. Here instead of storing the values in new variables, you can also keep on changing the value of original text. But in this way you will lose your original text. So let's do this also. So my point is this: at every stage you can simply update your text like this way. In this case we are not using any new variable, we are simply updating the value of text. So now the original text has been lost and now we have the value of text like this. So if you want your original text to retain, then you have to use different variables at every stage so that you can get the original text back. Now let us give a thought that how many times actually we are traversing the text. So we are traversing the original text 2 times. So it means that if we are eliminating 2 punctuation marks, we are actually traversing our text 2 times. Now let's suppose you have to eliminate 5 punctuation marks. Then I have to traverse my text 5 times, and every time I will be only working on 1 punctuation mark. My point is that we are able to perform this task, but this is not the optimized way to perform this. The optimized way to perform this task is to traverse the text only 1 time. In next session we will be eliminating every punctuation marks without traversing the text multiple times. So we will traverse the text only once, and we will also remove all the punctuation marks from that text. We will be doing that task in our next session. Thanks for watching this video.